to sharpen our knives. It has been months. I can't remember the last time I sharpened our knives, and they are seriously so blunt. Like when I'm cutting tomatoes or any onions or anything, I'm not actually cutting them, I'm actually crushing and squashing them. So I have a whetstone which I've been soaking for a few minutes. So I apologize if I'm not doing this correctly. So if anyone knows the proper technique in how to sharpen knives, please let me know. Either leave a comment below or point me in the direction of a video that shows me how to properly sharpen knives. Hey! Come on in. You brought your rods. Excellent, you brought two.
Yes, I brought two.
Cool. So like I was saying before, Kit's coming over because we're going to be tying up our 4 rigs. So 2 for spinning and 2 for, you know, your traditional hook and sinker and float. For tomorrow's fishing session at Kakaruk Creek or Kakaruk Park Lake or whatever it is. Anyway, I've got to get back to my stone sharpening, my knife sharpening. Kit, with the Angus beef meatballs, do you preheat the air fryer, or should I, or just chuck it in there and just cook it?
Just chuck it in there and cook it. Air fryer tends to heat up very quickly.
Okay, cool, awesome. So that's the air fryer, everyone. I just gave it a bit of a wash because yesterday I cooked some lamb chops in there. So you'll probably see Leanne is heading over soon, and we're filming a reaction video to RuPaul's Drag Race Reunion Season 10, and we're matching a couple of meals and having a mini mukbang with that reaction video as well. So that's our little thing. Everything we do has an element associated with food. So I'm going to prepare the meatballs and the sausages, because of course sausages and meatballs go so well with RuPaul's Drag Race. So I'm pretty much just going to guesstimate. I think I'm going to do like 20 minutes to be on the safe side.
Yep. When I review KFC,
Yeah.
it's at 190 for 9 minutes.
For 9 minutes.
Yep. Oh, those are much bigger than I was expecting.
Hey, I like the big meatballs.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be like the Woolies ones, which are, you know, like almost half that size. You'll have to take a few out.
Maybe one more.
One more.
Jesus.
They are big.
They are big balls, aren't they? That should be enough, right? And then a couple of
The sausages?
yeah. Okay, so I was thinking 180 degrees, say 20 odd minutes.
What is this? What's the normal one for this? 200 for 18 minutes.
Oh, okay, let's put it to 200.
Yep.
220 minutes. God, there's not much left.
I wasn't expecting them to be so big. I thought, you know, the normal size was about that small.
Yeah. So everyone who knows me, especially our Instagram followers, knows that I have a sick obsession and addiction to spice and chilies. So if you've watched a previous kind of challenge that Leanne and I did, we did the world's hottest chili sauce, pepper sauce challenge from, I believe, what is it? The
Chili Factory.
From the Chili Factory in New South Wales. So with the sausages or the hot dogs and the meatballs, I'm also going to be making a concoction, kind of combining the 4 or 5 sauces into one. So this is going to be blow your ass off spicy. Is ass a word? Do I have to censor that?
Some people don't censor this swearing at all. Some people do.
Look, we're not going to be demonetized because we're not getting monetized. We're such a small channel.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that yet. doesn't have that super strong vinegar taste.
No, it doesn't, because I
That is
think because it's the sriracha, the 2 types of sriracha, and the sweet dragon's blood.
Oh.
That's the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, Leanne's here.
Hi!
So we just tasted. So Kit, Mark, and I obviously had some of the tortillas that we dipped into here. Mark had the tiniest bit and just ran away crying like a little puppy.
Oh.
And Leanne tried it with a bit of broccoli, and oh
so
my
nice.
god, it is delicious. Seriously, oh my god, this is so good. Ooh.
It's seriously every flavour that you want out of a chili sauce. Oh, yum.
And it's a pity we didn't have this camera running earlier, because Kit made a very good point. A lot of these chilies are very high in vinegar, but when you mix all of these ingredients, all these different types together, oh,
That was close.
that was close.
So we nearly just lost all of our hot dogs.
Yes. So when you mix all of these, Jesus Christ, I take the lid off and I don't put the temperature down. So anyway, like I was saying, try 3 times. And when you mix all of these together, the flavour that just amalgamates so perfectly. And I think the sriracha and the chili garlic sauce
Oh, yeah.
just removes that acidity. It is so good, everyone. Seriously, I just wish you could actually taste this.
I can't wait to eat it with tonight's meat.
Yes. Okay, so I've just finished plating up the hot dogs and the meatballs. So I've sent Leanne, and we're just about to film the RuPaul Reunion Season 10 reaction video and mukbang. Well, it's not really mukbang. Well, it is a mukbang. It's just that we're not eating to excess. But I sent Leanne into the lounge, so she hasn't seen the presentation. So I'll show it to you. We've got 2 meatballs and a beautiful pork sausage. Oh, pork. What are they? Hot dog roll. No, hot dogs. Yeah. Yum. So Mark and Kit have tortillas that they're wrapping theirs into. And obviously that wonderful chili sauce. Oh my god. I am so drunk. Oh, I had like a bottle of wine to myself, and we just finished filming the... What is it? What did we finish filming?
The RuPaul's the reunion.
Yes, that's right. The RuPaul's Reunion reaction video.
Oh my gosh.
My god, we are going to spill this glass of red wine. Oh my god. Now, we have to... Well, not we. I have to sober up because we're filming a second episode. We are going to be filming the... What are we filming? Oh, the small YouTuber tag episode. So, yeah, I think I need to drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm. I just turned my mic back on and I didn't need to.
Why? There's no need to turn it on.
I
Everything's
haven't
solved.
even been drinking.
She's been completely teetotaler. Yes. So,
I'm just normally this freaky.
yeah, that's right. So, as you can see, we just finished watching RuPaul's Drag Race on Stan, because that's where we get to watch it here in Australia. Our brother Kit is sitting over there completely bored out of his mind. He came early this afternoon, as you all know, because we were kind of setting up our rigs for tomorrow. I won't film Mark because he's a grumpy bitch. Anyway, we'll see you later. Okay, so we just filmed our first small YouTuber tag video. So how did you think it went?
Well, I'm still stuffing my face, so consider that a good thing. I think it went pretty well. I think there's some pretty cool information there for you, some pretty cool answers. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it, by the way. And some good debate about pineapple on pizza. I'm not going to bring that up again. I will get... Tim will claw my face.
Yes. So one of the questions on the small YouTuber questionnaire is whether pineapple belongs on a pizza, and you'll just watch the video and you'll see which side of the fence we both stand. But yeah, so Leanne is here and she's enjoying some wonderful pork crackles because, as you know, she's on keto, so she's not allowed to have real
Carbs,
food.
sugars, yeah, all of that.
So
all the good stuff.
this is why I'm fat. This is what I've been eating. Gaiety. It is so good. Oh, don't look at Mark. He doesn't exist.
We can blur him out, it's fine.
We'll blur him out because he doesn't believe in social media. I'm single, by the way. Oh my god, why is this zooming in?
Whoa! Zoom in on my crackle. Crackle! Enjoy all the porky fatness.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, there's probably a vegan out there going, thumbs
Oh my
down,
God,
man, thumbs down.
That's right. You're eating murder there. You're eating murder. Yes. Oh my god, look at that mess, guys. Everyone. This is the behind the scenes that you don't see. That whole mess. Good morning, everyone. It's 4 a.m. on Saturday, and I'm just waiting for Kit to arrive because we're going to be heading out to a local lake called Kakaruk Lake. And we're going to be throwing in a line in an attempt to catch some rainbow trout and redfin. My hands are freezing. My face is okay, but yeah, my hands are so cold, I cannot feel the nubs of my fingers. Well, that's kind of fishing for you, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of luck mostly. So the ranger came by early and said that we're actually 1 week early because next Thursday they're restocking this pond with this lake with more rainbow trout. So in fact, he said they're restocking 2,000 rainbow trout. So I think we'll probably need to come back next weekend for another fishing attempt. Okay, I just finished filming the unboxing video for my new MSI workstation. So most of you, if you haven't already watched, I filmed a very excited travel news announcement. So check the link above. So as I actually said on the video, I purchased a new MSI workstation. Ta-da! Isn't she beautiful? Ooh, focus. Come on, focus. Are you focusing? So I'm just setting it up now. Obviously, I'm going to be selecting English because I don't speak Deutsch, Espanol, Francais, or any of those other languages. I'm pretty boring that way. I speak English, bad English. I can speak a little kind of conversational Hokkien, maybe to the age group of about 9 years old. I can understand a bit of Cantonese. I cannot speak Cantonese. Well, actually, growing up, my family kind of like they speak a mix of Malay, Hokkien, Singling, Cantonese, Mandarin. So I think what I speak is kind of like a marriage of all those different dialects in one. So I actually don't know if I speak true Hokkien. I speak a kind of a hybridized, almost what the Singaporeans call Singlish, or Malayangish. Any of my Malaysian followers, what would you call what would you call it? Anyway, so if you'll excuse me, I have to start working on this because I want to get Microsoft Windows 10 registered. I want to start installing Adobe Creative Cloud, Microsoft Office, and I want to get as much of it done as possible because I'm heading out with one of my besties, Danella, for lunch this afternoon. So she has a few sessions and I think her last client is at 1 o'clock. So I'll be catching up with her very shortly. So I will see you in the car en route to Danella's place. I am not actually that hungry because, as many of you know, I adopt the 1860-18-6 principle where I'll eat over a period of 6 hours at the very most and fast for 18 hours. So normally I don't have breakfast and lunch, and I may possibly have like an afternoon snack and then dinner. So I'm not particularly hungry, but you know, it's really a good excuse to catch up with Danella. Many of you would have heard of Danella. She's Mark's bestie, and over the years, she's actually become one of my closest and dearest as well. An incredible person. There will be a couple of interesting new segments coming out in the next few months that will showcase Danella. I won't say too much now. I don't want to ruin the surprise or kind of say too much, but she will be popping up on the Travelling Ulcers and her own channel very soon. The last time I caught up with Danella, where it's just a one-on-one, her and we went out to lunch at Flame 400, which is a burger joint, and had the most amazing, seriously, most amazing burger I've ever had in my entire life. And I think it was a spicy one as well. So normally when someone, a burger joint, says that their burgers are spicy, it's rarely ever spicy. But this place, Flame 400, their burgers were genuinely spicy, which was amazing. I loved it. It was so good. I am not hungry enough for a burger, because their burgers were massive. Like, it was $30 for 2 burgers, massive fries, and amazing amazing onion rings. But I don't think I have the appetite for a burger. That's why I don't know. I'm possibly erring on the side of something lighter, maybe Japanese, you know, sashimi or sushi. Possibly even a small, lighter bento box. Not too sure at this point, but yeah. I'm using my GoPro to film this in-car scene, if you want to call it a scene, because it's hard to put the Sony 6500 on the suction cup mount, because it only has a GoPro mount, and I've ordered a GoPro to, you know, standard camera twisty thingamajig converter thingy. So hopefully that arrives soon, because I have this really nice, incredible suction mount, and it really, when you put it on the window or anything flat, it ain't coming off. That's how strong it is. So I know that it has the capacity to hold up the weight of a Sony 6500, because I want to use that for my flight to Asia. So I want to film, you know, push back to lift off using the GoPro, but then change the rig so that it's looking towards me, so I can film the food and mukbang eating segments using the Sony 6500. I really hope that mount gets here before I leave. It was like really cheap. It was like $2.50 or $3 off eBay, but I suspect it's coming from overseas somewhere, possibly China or Hong Kong. But on the delivery it said that I should receive it this week. It is only Monday, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, we'll see. By the time you see this vlog, I wouldn't have had sufficient time to edit and upload the unboxing video for the Mavic Air and my new MSI workstation. But I filmed those 2 unboxing this morning, and like, I completely lost track of time. I was supposed to cook a roast for dinner tonight, because I defrosted this massive piece of beef, and I was just going to roast it for tonight's dinner, and maybe, you know, the next couple of nights' dinner. But I completely lost track of time, because I started the unboxing video, and then I also started staging the new MSI workstation, and I just completely lost track of time. In fact, by the time I looked up, I noticed that the clock had already read 12:20, so I had 10 minutes to literally get changed, pack my camera equipment and jump in the car and head out to Denell's. So it's amazing how when you're kind of wrapped up in something that you can get so engrossed that you completely, you know, disconnect yourself from time and space, and you just, wow, it kind of reminds me to when I was a kid back in high school, and I used to read a lot. Not that I don't read now, but I used to read a lot back then. I would go to the library. Yes, library back then. Go to the library and I would rent out. Is it rent or hire? I don't know. It's free. I'd kind of borrow 2 or 3 novels, usually sci-fi, fantasy, you know, something along, or action, something along those lines. And I would literally start reading, and I would read all night till the next day just to finish a book. I remember reading, I think it's like a book that big, so like, I don't know, thousands of pages, and I would spend all weekend reading every single page. I used to, and I still do to a certain degree, speed read, probably not as fast as I used to, so I'd go through a book relatively quickly. I don't know why I stopped reading, as in, you know, I don't know why I stopped reading fiction. Now I only read non-fiction. Now I only read non-fiction. So I don't know why I stopped, because it was such a great release and escape for me back then. I suppose now is the concept that I don't have enough time, but once again, you know, the concept of time, we all have 24 hours in a day. So I shouldn't be using that as an excuse. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. So I will see you at Denell's. I'm in Denell's car now. Say hi, Denella.
Hi!
So, like I was saying in the car, Denell's appointment finished at 1 o'clock. No, she's not a prosy, but, and I won't say much because it's going to be a special segment that we'll have in the next couple of months. But I think most of you, I've spoken about Denella in the past, so a lot of you probably already know her, seeing as most of my subscribers are family and friends. But in the coming months, Denella will have a few guest appearances on the Travelling Ulcers, and possibly I'll link to her page as well, and to her website in the description below. But we're just about to head off to lunch, and I think originally you mentioned that we were potentially going to go to, what is it, Hatter and whatever?
The Hatter and the Hare.
The Hatter and the Hare, which is a themed kind of Alice in Wonderland restaurant. But we kind of thought, no, we shouldn't go. We should go collectively with Mark.
Mark would kill us.
He would kill us because we already went to Flame 400 and he was so jealous because of the burger and the fries and the onion rings. But, you know, that's his fault for having a 9-to-5 job, eh?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So we're going somewhere else. I have no idea where we're going, but I am a little peckish. See you there. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, for sure.
It's excellent. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
See you. You too.
To... Oh, absolutely, for sure. You see, that's the beauty of it. The younger generation understand the whole concept of YouTubing and talking to yourself in front of a camera.
It's us old farts don't understand it.
Oh, Mark doesn't understand it. Like, he literally, well, like, how can you just talk to no one? He said, I normally just talk to myself working at home anyway. So the fact that I'm talking to a camera and potentially in front of thousands of others, it's fine. So that was really good, everyone. So that's the store there. Oh, little cafe. Seriously good food. So nice to be chauffeured. I normally drive everywhere. Oh, why is this ball so loose? Why is that so loose?
That's not something you hear every day.
What's that?
Why is this ball so loose?
If I only love. Been married for 20 years almost. And no loose balls. G'day, just realised whilst I was editing the vlog that I didn't sign off and say goodbye. How rude of me. So, goodbye. No. Here's the thing, you know, this is an ongoing vlog and it's going to be out of sync because some of the reaction videos and some of the taste tests and unboxing will probably would be uploaded and live before you even get this weekly vlog. So yeah, it's not really working through a linear progression, so not that it really matters because you just love my content irrespective of when it happens. So if you enjoyed this segment, please give me a thumbs up. And as usual, if you're new to the channel, hit the bell, notification, and subscription buttons below. So till next time, take care, bye!